up, everybody? I'm Sal Klein. This is Reggie Steele. And welcome to Spitballin. Spitballin.
You will not be good at it.
Finish it, dude. You're in the middle of. Oh, well, I guess you want me to do the intro. Okay, what's up, everybody? I'm Sal Kalani. This is Reggie Steele.
And welcome to Spitballin. I got to tell you guys, the most frustrating part about doing this with Sal is I don't have control over when we start recording or not. Like a lot of times, what you guys don't see is that I'm like fully into a sentence, a full sentence, and then I'll hear the session is now being recorded, and I have to stop. I have no control. I'm at the mercy.
It's going good. See,
I'm at the mercy of the engineer.
I think I purposely do it, folks, because to me, and I know I ride Reggie hard sometimes, but Reggie is, like a
No homo.
rock, and they're this big, I don't know, you just seem like you got your shit together all the time, and you're very positive and very he builds you up and stuff. So to me, any way I could try and shake that up, it's entertainment.
Well, thank you, Sal. I appreciate that.
To me, like I throw darts at you, but to me, and you're not invincible, but I always feel like you're invincible, and but and then today we should talk about how. But one thing, Reggie don't like how I started early. Reggie don't like my casual swearing at him.
No.
And all I said today, folks, was get your late ass ready.
Or no, get ready or don't be something late ass.
Let me see. It wasn't even that bad, people.
It wasn't that bad, but I'll explain it to you.
Come on now. Oh, wait. I got shit to do today. Don't be a late ass. That's all I said. Don't be a late ass. I didn't call you one.
No, you didn't call me one, but this is the thing. And Sal and I talked about this beforehand. I don't know where it comes from. I think it comes from childhood. It comes from my mom. Because my mom, I grew up in a house where no one cursed. My mom didn't curse.
And that's the difference. And it's so funny because I grew up in a house where everyone cursed. Like you would
see.
Fuck. But if my dad said fuck a few times, but when he said fuck, it was really serious. But he always swore goddamn shit, son of a bitch, every goddamn day.
Wow. See, there you go. For me, my mom never cursed. It was just my mom and I. So I grew up in a quiet house for the most part. We didn't curse. And if someone did curse or cursing, if it came about in some way, then it was bad, right? Like something was really wrong. And for me, they're like fight words. So energetically, whenever words are directed toward me that are curse words, even in that situation, late ass is not necessarily a bad thing, but because it's directed toward me and it's a curse word, energetically inside, there's a part of me that goes, yo, man, like it starts to build up. And so
dude, what about in school? Did kids talk to you like that in school, or how'd that go down?
Nah, my friends and I, we don't, my friends and I, the friends that I have growing up and the friends that I have now, we don't talk to each other like that. Like none of us. There's no point where we're talking to each other like, yo, man, what's up with your dumb ass? Oh,
No, but I mean,
ass,
like, I'm talking when you first got to school, there had to be some kids in school like that. Did you ever get into it with them? Because you would not be all big. Weren't you like a chubby kid at first?
I was chubby when I was small, but I got my first weight set in 6th grade.
Right.
So being chubby was like 4th grade when everybody.
Right, and swearing wasn't really big until junior high anyway.
Yeah, and so my friends and I, we don't curse now, right? Like none of us curse. Like there's like okay, so on here I'll curse when I get angry or frustrated, then I'll throw out an MF and a F this and a F that.
Right. No, yeah, I know. It's funny, like I was just talking to Max, and he said he never saw you mad either. And it's funny because I brought it up with Marcella, and I'm like, it is a cool, rare thing to see where I always saw mad. You know what I mean? So then to see it, but it is, it could be scary for others.
Well, it's only scary because I am nice, and I'm nice. Not I wouldn't say
you're
nice.
but you're also like big, brah. Like, that's scary too. Like, yo, if my little buddy Stu Kosh is upset, oh, that's cute. But if you're upset,
it's like Chris Rock getting upset. People are like, it's a little scary, right?
Yeah, especially when I'm like bigger than most people, and then you're bigger than me.
I think that Okay, so maybe size and complexion definitely play a role, but I think it's because my everyday natural demeanor is, I'm trying to be calm and cool
Yeah, you're
and
also strong. You're not
yeah,
timid.
I want to have a good time. Like I'm open and I laugh a lot and I joke with people. So to see the complete opposite of that, where it's like, it goes to another point where like I had a situation last week at work where I got really upset and I was like, yo, I was on the verge of breaking something. Like I grabbed a chair and I was just like,
Damn, Hulk.
I was like, okay. I was like, and I had that moment. I was like, I put the chair down and I was like, this chair has not done anything to me, right? The chair does not deserve
It's
to
like you
be
know what it's like?
dismembered.
You're like Gray Hulk or whatever, where he's all like, like or the last one in Endgame where he's just kind of Hulk, but he's like chill. But then I'm always trying to poke Green Hulk or Red Hulk.
Oh, that's
I'm
so
like,
terrible.
give me a good Hulk for a change.
That's so give me the good Hulk. I want the Hulk
Um,
that Hulk
I,
smash.
I wanted to show you
Right.
this view real quick because I have speaking of tall and yeah, being all that. Let me get this out of here real quick. Okay, so there's a nice view, but this is what I really wanted to show you, though, bro. So it's tall, a lot of trees. Very rare to have trees, right? But
Especially in LA. I feel like LA is all concrete.
my tall ass, dude. Look at this shit, dude. So I'm walking. I'm walking. My head hits a tree trunk right as I'm coming over here. My
Wait,
head
a tree
hits
branch?
like
Like you
yeah,
hit a
like
branch.
imagine a huge branch and then they cut it off and then there's just the knot.
Oh, okay. Oh,
And
jeez.
I'm ducking. I'm 6'3". I'm ducking. My head hits it, right? Like
Okay.
hard. And my buddy's coming. He's like, "Ah." I was like, oh, and my head hits it. And then I just crumble and I hit the ground. And bro, get ready for something hot. Look at what it did to my ass. Oh,
Wow.
dude.
Wow. Dude, that's ugly, bro. That's ugly. Holy cow, you hit that hard?
I didn't
You
even
just
realize I hit the ground there because I already hit my head. And then to
oh,
fall and hit the ground, but it's something. And I was like, ow. And then, like, I had ice on it last night because I knew it was going to be gnarly this morning.
correct.
I
Oh
woke
yeah.
up and there was that. Like, I was at a goddamn football game last night.
See, I think okay, so in this regard, I'm gonna have to curse right here, but it's about a specific part. Basically, what that says to me is you have a soft ass.
It don't matter. No, dude, you hit concrete. It don't matter if you're skin and muscles, the same shit.
I know, I just want to say ass.
Yeah, you just
Uh,
want you just want to talk about
dude,
my
that looks bad, man. But you know what? I
I don't
gotta
know what I could do. There's nothing I could do, right?
nothing you can do. Unless you got some
Like
arnica, you can put some arnica on it.
I got fucked up on here. I got a little bump on my head, a scrape on my wrist.
Oh, dude, you're all messed up. You know what? I've
Dude,
been there. I'm gonna tell you right now. I have been there. I have hit my because I wear a hat, right? There've been so
dude,
many
I've
times that
yeah.
something has been out of my line of sight, and I'm like, yeah,
When you
oh,
don't expect it,
and
right?
you don't, or standing up and your
Yes.
neck and
Dude,
your back. Oh yeah.
so that was another thing. I got picked up to go come here in an Uber and some fucking Tesla, I guess from 7 years ago was a caravan and then it winged out. It opens like that.
Okay.
And so I rode
Those
in.
aren't those suicide doors? No, suicide doors ain't those.
No, yeah,
No,
no, I
yeah,
forget what they call it.
yeah.
There's just the wings. And then, yeah, I guess I have to describe it on the podcast. And then I'm putting the stuff in the car and I'm not used to it. Stand up. My head hits the thing because there's never a door above your head getting into a car. And then I come here and he
Yeah.
already has like poles that get the tree up higher, I guess. And I still duck down, hit it, crumble, ass
Oh,
gets destroyed.
yo,
So
I'm sorry about that, man. That looks gnarly. I mean, it'll be okay
it
though.
hurts, bro. And it sucks
Uh,
because it's my butt. Like I can't really sit.
you gotta sit like this.
Yeah, I'm like, I'll say like, "What's up, man? What you got a fart?" No, I got a big bruise on my ass because I'm tall
Ah,
and clumsy,
that's funny.
motherfucker.
Well, good thing you didn't have a concussion. You didn't hit it that hard.
Oh, I know. I mean, who knows? It still kind of hurts. Like I should have took an aspirin this morning. Um,
Where did your eyes get blurry? Can you remember stuff? Like,
no, yeah, I'm
okay.
fine, but that's a problem too. It was like, now as like you get older, your eyes they start to get blurry. And I told you like 2 years ago, I went to the LASIK guy. I'm like, oh, is the LASIK wearing off? And he goes, nah, you're just getting old. He's like, you still got 20/20 vision, but you're gonna need reading glasses eventually.
Oh wait, so you did LASIK?
Yeah, I did LASIK in like 13 years ago.
Okay, so because my eyes, I'm becoming,
You
I
might be
guess,
too old now for it though.
really, I'm becoming nearsighted. So things far away are getting blurry,
Yeah,
right?
that's where LASIK kicks in. So I mean,
Okay.
I'd ask why you can't.
Well, this is the thing though, and I know it's directly related to this thing, right? Looking at
Well,
this up close. No, because
I get
no,
older.
no. I mean, maybe part of it for me is I'm getting older, but they're saying now that a lot of young people are becoming nearsighted. There are way more people who are nearsighted now below the age of like 18, right? And they're saying it's because they're sitting here looking at these things up close that they're not adjusting, right? You can strengthen your eyes to look at things close, focus, look at something far away and focus. That's how you strengthen the whole thing. That's how you strengthen your eyes. But when people are looking at these things, and I've been looking at this for years now, all of a sudden my eyes have been great for years, and all of a sudden I look up one day and my eyes just stop adjusting in a certain way. So I've been trying to put it down. But I just saw I didn't read the whole article. I wish I had, because if I knew we were talking about this, I would have. But I want to say in Germany, somewhere in Europe, they have created a gel that you can drop in your eyes that will cure nearsightedness,
I
right?
mean,
I mean, well, we had LASIK, and we never would have thought that you had a laser to shave off a
yeah, I mean, I'd
layer
have
of
to
your
see some
eyes.
more proof, you know,
Oh wait, hold up, just for the record,
before I just drop goop in my eye.
exactly. You know me, right? You know me. I'm like, okay, it came out this week that there's gel that you can drop in your eyes that cures your eyes from, helps you get your full vision back. I won't be doing that shit until 10 years from now, right? Because I need for people to be like, yeah, they did it. And they run in, they drop all this shit in
Right.
their eyes. And then like in 3.5, 4 years, they're half blind or starting to deteriorate the retina and the cornea and all that shit. Then I go, all right, figure the other shit out. Like, I'm not gonna be the guinea pig. You know
No,
me.
I told you when I went and got LASIK, I went to where the NFL players go.
Okay.
I'm like, I'm
Because
going where these guys are putting their career, everything on the line for this.
right, right.
It's got to be good. And it's
Yeah.
right there in Daly City. You could go there. It was easy. It took like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. And then for like a week and a half, you just chill. You like, you try not to be out. Like, with your job, you might have to take, a week. You could take a week off. It's just, you don't need to, but
Okay.
it more light could come in. So it's better just to be in a dark room and just chilling and have
What about
shades.
sunglasses? What if you get the
Yeah, maybe if you get some very polarized ones, that's probably fine. But yeah, you
okay.
just gotta let that shit heal, because the only thing that you even notice is like that week when you're driving on the highway and it's night and there's headlights, those
Mm,
look a little blurry.
okay.
That takes like a week to wear off, but then yeah, it's chill, man.
All right, so I'm gonna put this out here right now, which is it's one of those things. Listen, when it comes to the eyes, for me, I'm almost like, yo, just give me the glasses, man. Like I'll put the glasses on, I'll do the thing, right? Because the eyes are I do not want to go blind. I don't want to destroy anything. Give me the glasses.
Be
And
man
the
of
other
little
one,
faith in science.
hold up. And the other one is, well, because people make mistakes. And the other one is, and I have friends that have done this. And I have never thought about doing it because I don't need to and I don't want to. But just the idea of it, of vasectomy, when they go in, make a slit
Right,
on your
yeah,
sack and pop.
yeah.
Oh, that joint makes my stomach hurt right now.
Yeah. Mm.
I feel like I got kicked. I'm like, yo, just the idea of someone being close with incisors and scissors makes me want to throw up and pass
I mean,
out.
I told you when I got the LASIK, you talk with a doctor, and he's the main guy, and I go, yeah. So is it safe? I pulled a Reggie card. Is it safe? I don't know. It's my eyes. And
Yeah.
he goes, yeah. He's like, I went down to Mexico and got it done with a blade before lasers.
Oh wow.
And I was like, oh shit. Yeah. He's like, the guy just broke a bottle of
That's funny.
what's
That's
that
funny.
bottle of Modelo? But no, yeah, he made me feel like a pussy. So I was like, oh, dude, I better. But back there on the posters, like you see Vernon Davis, you saw all the Niners, and I was like, oh, and no, dude, it's chill. It's
You know,
so easy now, and
I
yeah, it's
met Vernon
amazing.
Davis. We did a thing together.
Oh yeah,
Um, yeah, yeah.
you should tell him I like his Lasik guy.
Okay, I'll tell him. So you got to understand, and for everyone out there, right? You have to understand why Black people have a hard time with certain medical procedures. There's a thing called the Tuskegee experiment, where in the South, they allowed Black men who had STDs to continue with STDs while giving them a placebo and telling them that they did a trial where they had a control group and they had the experimental group, and they gave one group of guys antibiotics to cure their STDs, syphilis, gonorrhea, chlamydia, and then they gave another set of guys a placebo because they wanted to see what would happen if it went untreated. And those men that were given a placebo who never got better, they suffered all of the side effects that come along with those things: blindness, infertility, physical defects, mental defects. So, and this happened in the South where they were experimenting on Black people without their permission. You're not even supposed to do experiments on people. There have
Yeah,
also been, historically speaking, there have also been the guy who, the guy who's considered the gynecologist's king or whatever. He did his experiments on Black women without their consent and without anesthesia to learn about
Jesus.
the Black bodies because he said and he believed that Black people didn't feel pain as much as white women. So what he did, or white people. So what he did was he experimented on Black women without anesthesia, causing excruciating pain and trauma. And he figured out how things work. And then he used the things that he learned to help white women because it basically came down to people were bleeding a lot and people were dying after childbirth and things of that nature. So he's trying to figure out how to prevent that from happening. So he experimented on Black women's bodies to help white women. So as a Black person, when I go, yeah, man, how about I just let that shit play out and let and see what happens. I ain't the first one to run into a place because historically speaking in this country, and even now, Black women die disproportionately more than any other women, especially in this country, right? Black women die more during childbirth. In a first world country where we're supposed to be the best, they die proportionately more than other women because doctors tend to believe that Black people can deal with more pain than other people. And so they don't believe them when they say, I don't feel comfortable or that hurts or
Right,
that's right.
right.
So they allow them to bleed out sometimes. So when
I've
I
read that
say,
before.
yeah. So when I say, hey, look, I believe in science. I just want to see the data. Like, let that shit play out. You're not going to experiment on me.
Right, there's no rush.
There's no rush. Like, I can
Uh,
see, I'm fine.
Hey, speaking of this, hold on, I'm gonna grab something because you just made me think of this experiment I want to do live.
Okay, let's do it.
All right. Oh.
So, see, folks, everything that I say and everything that I do, there is a reason for it. Like, it doesn't come from somewhere. Like, it's not like I just got some psychosis or some fears about some, like, irrational. Like, no. Like, I've studied history, I've learned, I listen, and I process information on a high level. So, when I hear things, I'm like, okay, well, it usually takes time for side effects to come out of whatever it is. So, how about we give it that time to run its course and then we'll see. We'll say, like, for example, right now with vaping, at the beginning when vaping came out, when vape pens came out, everybody was like, oh, look, this is the best way to transition from getting cancer. And I was like, wait, hold up, you're putting water particles in your lungs? That don't make no damn sense to me. So I was like, damn, now I don't smoke anyway. But now they're like, don't vape, don't vape. It's all bad. It's creating diseases that we can't even cure yet. So all I'm saying is just be patient, right?
All
Let shit
right.
play out.
Let's do so I figured I gotta do a little Bourdain today, I think. And it's here we come, baby.
Greg Edwards saying all shoulders.
All right. Thank you, my glass. Okay, yeah, I should have let it play. Okay,
Yeah, it's all
this
good.
week it's Bourdain at home. Okay, because I made a
Okay.
great home recipe vegetarian that I like to share with the people.
Okay.
I also supported a local Latina cooking at
Let.
the corner of my street. I didn't want to say Mexican lady because she's El Salvadorian.
Yeah,
So an
you
El
can't say that.
Salvadorian and her that was a fun day. But I'll share with some pupusas. But first, my friend, the apple.
Ooh.
Now I learned
What
this.
kind of apple is that, first off?
This is a Fuji apple.
Oh, Fuji's are good.
Now,
Oh,
well, here's the
dude.
thing. I saw this Bill Burr posted this.
Hold up, time out. Hold that thought.
I
Time
hate you
out.
hold your thoughts. It's the worst. It's like someone's in the middle of a thought and you're like, I'm just gonna interrupt. Like the fuck you boxing me out for?
I have to interrupt only because I just saw a thing recently about apples because they have the sticker on them.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna talk about.
Okay,
Man,
good.
fool,
Okay, good.
you don't
Good.
even let me do the thing. All
Okay,
right,
good.
so look, it's trippy because it's true. Okay, so here's the apple. It's a Fuji apple. Now, this is
And you see the number
yeah, so the bird
4131.
shared this thing, and there's a four. And if you see that four, it's not good. The four means there's wax, and you could feel it. You can feel a little
Hmm.
waxy in the
Hmm.
pesticides. So now, dude, it's crazy. Like if you you just go against the surface.
Yep.
Okay, look at it. You see it already?
Yep.
That
Wow.
white shit.
That's all the wax.
That's the fucking wax, dude.
Wax and plastic. Wax and plastic.
That
Yes.
is, yeah, man. Look at that.
Yep. I've felt those apples before, and I've tried like I always wash off my fruit before I eat it. So I'm sitting there I'm trying to wash this thing off, rinse and rinse, and it still has that film. And I'm like, yo, this is crazy. What the hell is this? And then other apples, and I realized that was a conventional apple versus an organic apple. And
Right.
for the people out there who are like, there's no difference. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, there's a difference. In
Yeah.
one, you eat wax and plastic. Right? And plastic is going to be here forever. The plastics that are in our bodies now, when we die, it'll still be there with our bones.
Wow,
Yeah. So,
dude. I
but
mean,
but but the good thing is the inside of the apple is still, I guess, okay. That's wow. That's crazy, bro. Wow, that's crazy.
so gross.
That's gross. So now you got to peel the apple, or maybe not even peel the apple
Yeah,
because the
just peel
skin
it
is.
off. Yeah, who knows? But just don't get those ones.
Don't get those ones.
Ah, got it on my computer, dude. Goddamn Apple wax.
Apple wax. Yeah,
Huh.
it's no man.
So
Yeah, so no
would you
fours.
see that on? I saw it on Burr's Instagram.
I posted it on my story. I
Oh,
posted it. I was like, yo, I said no fours,
but
only
where did you see it
nines.
before you posted it?
Oh, I saw it on IG. Like I follow some health and wellness sites. And so they're always posting stuff about like what foods to eat, which ones are the best ones for you,
Right,
superfoods, right? Like
right.
avocados and walnuts and salmon and um almonds, right? Like I'm right now, I'm at this point in my life, dude. Like I have the thing that I pride myself on, at least I've tried to do throughout the course of my life, is listen to my body. As an athlete, that's one of the most important things because your body will tell you everything you need to know in regards to, oh wow, I feel some tightness in my hamstring or my calf. And if
Right.
you don't pay attention to that, then that can lead to a ruptured Achilles, right?
Mhm.
Or my knee feels unstable, right? That can lead to a torn ACL, right? So you have to listen to your body. And
Right.
so what I've done over the years is when my body tells me to not do something or do something, then I listen to it. Meaning, I used to love milk. I drank milk every day as a kid. I'd go through a gallon a week. And then one day, somewhere in my early 30s, I drank a glass of milk and my stomach just started turning, right? And I was like, huh, I didn't think much of it. And then after a while, I started to notice, I'm like, yo, every time I eat ice cream or drink milk, my stomach is doing backflips. And then it progressively got worse. And I was like, yo, I had to figure out what it was. And once I did, I was like, all right, that's it. No more milk,
Yeah.
right?
All right.
So yeah, so listen to your bodies, folks. They'll tell you and now I'm at a point, dude. I'm at a point now. I can't eat sugar, bro.
Mm.
If I eat sugar, if I eat sugar within 10 minutes, I look like I'm pregnant with twins, bro. My, my stomach goes.
That's fun. There's certain foods where I'm like, man, I look a lot fatter right now because you bloat up right after you eat on certain things.
It's inflammation.
Mm,
It's inflammation. It's your body's way of saying, I don't like this, and so now I have to create something to get rid of it.
right.
It's like your body's allergic to it. So
I
I
have
can't
had
eat
like
sugar.
certain things like you'll have it and you're like, oh, that's way too sugary. Okay,
Yeah.
here's a dish. Made this at home. No sugar here, Reg. This is all veggie. And veggies I like it. It's very, very Italian. Now, classic Bourdain style.
Okay.
One shitty pitcher. So these
Thank you for owning that. Thank you for owning that. I
well,
appreciate it.
you bring it up every time, so I might as well stop you at the pass.
Your pictures do
Um,
not look appetizing.
well, that's kind of, part of the point. But these are eggplant sticks. Here we go.
All
Uh,
right. Damn, what's all that white stuff on them?
so
Is that the wax from your apples?
that's the vegan Parmesan that's spilled.
Okay. I'm like, is that the wax from your apples? I think you scraped it off the
But dude, I'm
vegan
telling you,
Parmesan. Wow.
this shit
Okay.
was amazing, man. Like I couldn't eat enough of it. Like I finished it all off. So I only used about half the eggplant, maybe two-thirds. I used the other part for stir fry veggie the next day. But this, you take these little eggplant sticks, you cut them up like that, you dip them in egg, you roll them in some breadcrumbs, and then you throw them in the oven for about, I don't know, 25 minutes, 30 minutes at 400. And then what's that with it, you're asking? Well, that's fennel.
Okay,
And
I was gonna say at first I thought it was like artichokes or something or
no, it kind
onion.
of looks like
It's
it, but
fennel.
yeah, you cut up the fennel and then same thing. It takes about 30 minutes for fennel. Fennel's good. You let it take a while. You can see up here in the corner the little burnt up fennel pieces. But
Okay.
yeah, and then olive oil. But yeah, man, that fennel's amazing. And then you put a little wrap a little basil leaf around the eggplant when you eat it. Mamma mia, bro. It's amazing.
Okay.
And there's my sauce to dip it in.
Nice. So did your eggplant did they get firm being baked? Or
Yeah,
are they
yeah,
still
yeah.
kind of soft?
They get a little crispy. Yeah, it's great.
All right. So this is how I know you're Italian
How's
because
that?
you love eggplant.
Well,
Egg,
you haven't had it like this, my friend. That there's only a certain way to have it. Like you can't just have it. I hated it as a kid, but if you cook it right, shit's good.
eggplant, squash, zucchini.
Yeah, all that. I know how to, yeah, I teach you how to cook all that shit. Especially the orange squash. That shit's good. The yellow one.
No, I do like the yellow the not the yellow squash,
Yeah,
but
what
the
do they
big
call those
ones,
orange ones? Yeah.
the big orange ones like that. The what do they call them? Pumpkin squash, I think, or something like
Oh
that.
yeah, yeah.
Right?
Right?
Now I have had those and they're really good if you chop them up and you kind of boil them and then you can make like a mashed potato kind of thing
What
out
I've
of it.
done with those, dude, tacos. You use them and you just like you cook them in the oven for like 20 some minutes and then they're just soft and sweet and it's like it's like having it's like having a part of the taco like that. But
So
that's what it's called. God damn
look,
it, it's bothering me. Butternut
look,
squash.
butternut squash. All right, I said pumpkin squash. That's funny.
Yeah.
Butternut squash. I gotta tell you, man, where I grew up, why nobody eat no damn eggplant. Eggplant, like those nightshade joints, like that don't even look like food to me. I put eggplant, squash, zucchini, and pumpkins. Those are all in the same
No,
category
people
of
don't eat pumpkin. Well, pumpkin pie, but not really.
people eat, dude,
Pumpkin seeds.
pumpkin seeds, and there's pumpkin soup. Like people scrape off the inside of the skin, right? And look, I'm just saying right now, squash, zucchini, eggplant, and pumpkin, those are not designed to be eaten by people. They're for
Eggplant
deer and animals.
parmesan, dude. Eggplant parmesan. Here's a and dude. Did you hear that? That's noisy. There's a Asian joint, House of Nanking. Their eggplant over there in downtown San Francisco, Chinatown is one of the
Look,
best eggplant dishes you'll ever have, man.
I've had some, and to be honest with you, I've had good eggplant
And there's
dishes. Like
different types of
usually,
eggplant. There's Japanese eggplant. There's Chinese eggplant. They're like
I've
skin.
had them all. I've had them all, and they've actually been pretty good. But I still don't think we should be eating it. I
I
don't want
was
to eat
in
it.
my when I first moved down here, there was a grocery store I go to, and there was a lot of like Mexicans would go there, and people would ask me sometimes like. Dad. I'm like, oh, the eggplant. They're like, how do you cook that? They asked me. And to me, it's funny because then they would have like pieces of the cactus, and I have no idea how to cook cactus. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
But that's like a thing.
This
But
is this is I think this is one of the things about people is the fact that we can cook cactus. Like there are people who eat cactus. At what point do you look at a cactus tree? Like a cactus plant is not appetizing on any level. I mean, it's legitimately covered with spikes. It is saying, "Don't come next
I
to me,"
know. Then,
right?
like I've had
It's like
what the
someone eating
fuck?
porcupine. You're like, really?
Yeah,
Well,
there's
you,
like a prickly pear. Like I've had a prickly pear before. That's not fun because those little things, they
they
like
stick.
fall. You get cut and stuff trying to peel it. It's not fun, dude.
Okay, so what I'm saying is like there are plants and fruits and veggies that tell you don't eat
Right,
me. They're
right.
like don't
We're like,
eat
we
me.
do it anyway.
But people like, nah, I'm eating cactus, son.
Right,
I'm chopping it in half with a chainsaw so I don't get close to it. And then I'm gonna
right.
get inside and eat it. It's like, look, man, there's plenty of other things you
Well,
can eat.
that's
Don't.
I had a joke about like hot peppers. Like hot peppers are hot because they don't want you to eat them. So bears or whatever come up to them and eat them. Like, oh no, I can eat it. But humans are like, no, I'll show you.
And then humans are like, let's see how hot can you take? Let's get all the hot stuff. Let's get the jalapenos and habaneros and let's get the ghost peppers. Can
Right.
you handle the heat? And our bodies are like, no, we're not designed to handle the heat. Well, I'm not supposed to handle the heat. So,
All right, so I will say Sal's eggplant sticks. That's a five. That's a five coiner for sure. And yeah, let me have it with you, dog, so you know.
all right, how about this? Next time I see you, man, go ahead and make your eggplant
I'm
sticks.
telling you, the sticks are way better. Like I do another thing with stacks, and you really probably wouldn't like that because you do eggplant sauce, zucchini, eggplant sauce, and then there'll be a little cheese and a basil leaf on it. But I do the Manchego sheep cheese so it doesn't hurt my stomach, and that's like Parmesan. It's my eggplant Parmesan stack.
All right, so I'm gonna say thank you, but I'm gonna politely decline and say,
You
"Oh, I
so
appreciate it. I appreciate it." No, look, I try different foods. I'll try, but I don't want anything with cheese. I had okay, so for example, one of my coworkers yesterday brought a vegan
hey,
pizza
you
from
ain't
this.
hearing this shit?
No,
It's funny. What's funny about LA, when you live in like the streets, the city, like in the concrete section, like me, you hear all the street noise. And then when you live up here in the nice places with the hills, you hear all the yard work noise. It's like, you
right?
can't escape, bro. Everybody's got
Can't
something
escape.
going on.
Yeah, it depends on what kind of sounds you want to hear. Do you want to hear weed whackers or you want to hear gunshots? Right? It's like, or and then you hear right. So yesterday, a coworker brought a pizza to share with the crew that they got at the ferry building, and it was a completely vegan pizza. It had like it had vegan sausage, it had vegan pepperoni, it had tomatoes, it
Yeah,
had even had the vegan bacon on it,
they had the
right?
vegan cheese too, then.
And it had the vegan cheese.
Yeah, it wasn't
And
that good, was it?
well, this is the thing. Personally, I don't like cheese. I can't eat cheese because of dairy, but I don't even like the way cheese tastes. So I don't eat cheese, period, if I can help it. And so this pizza, but the pizza it looked great. It's got the sausage, it's got the pepperoni, it's got the bacon, it's got tomatoes, and it's got the sauce on top. And the bread is lightly crusted, right? Like a cornmeal crust. It was really looked really great. Um, and I took a bite and it looked like it just had mounds of like Parmesan, not Parmesan, but like mozzarella cheese or whatever it is they make it. And when I took a bite, it was like the cheese was like it had the
Like the
string, right?
commercial.
And I was eating it and it tasted like real cheese. It tasted like real cheese. And I was like, my body and my brain were like, yo, this is like it was like I can't do it.
Oh,
So
well, I'm gonna tell you this.
so I had to take
Do
so
you have pizza with cheese regularly or never? You never eat pizza?
I do eat pizza. I eat round table pizza, but I always get the cheese from regular to light. But the
Uh,
pizza that I get the Maui Zaui. It's got pineapples, it's got Canadian bacon, it's got onions, it's got bacon bit. Like it's got so
You
much
know, that's
other
like the
stuff.
most calorie pizza you could get of all those.
I don't eat it every day. I only get that
Because
shit
they
like
put that
once every three
sauce on it.
months.
The Maui, what? Jesus.
Dude, I love it. I love it. But I can eat that one. And I can't eat too much of it though, because if I
So
eat too
I
much,
was
then
just thinking, I could still tell when it's vegan cheese. I can't believe you couldn't tell.
well, I don't eat cheese, period.
Right.
I
So
just
that's why
know
I think you got away with it.
well, it tastes like cheese, but no. It tasted so much like cheese, and the texture was so much like cheese that I literally picked everything off of it, and I had to take the cheese off of the bread, and then I put the stuff back on it, and I ate the
I mean,
bread with the sausage and
I do that
everything.
all the time. Yeah, when if it's too much, but because sometimes I don't think it melts good either. It depends on the vegan cheese. But I'll say like I like the vegan Parmesan that I put on that eggplant, the vegan sour cream, the vegan ranch, all that stuff tastes exactly like it. It's amazing what they do now.
Right.
But I was gonna tell you real quick because you were talking about pizza the other night. I was at the bar after trivia, and there's this great pizza place right across the street, but it closes early now. And it's really annoying. It usually closes right as I'm finishing. And sometimes I'd get there early and get a slice, and they're big slices. Some girl brought in a couple boxes and she gave a piece to the bartender. And then I was asking him, like, yo, what's up with that pizza? He's like, oh, she only had like two slices left. And she goes, oh, you could have this other slice, or you could have half. I'm like, I don't want your whole thing. She's like, you have half. Bro, I scarfed this stuff down like it was nothing. It was just a cheese pizza, but it's so good. And it didn't really bother me because it was like the kind where the cheese is already kind of in with it. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
New York
yeah.
slice. Oh my
Nice.
God, it was so goddamn good.
That's funny. All right, so you just said something that I want to talk about. In regards to pizza, is it I'd like
Oh, you just froze, bro, right in the middle of your
the
pizza
pie? It's
question.
been question is you froze too, I was gonna say. Okay. So you got a pizza pie, it's been cut up, and someone requests some pizza and they go, which one is it? Is it okay to say, hey, can I get a piece of pizza? Or yo, can I get a slice of pizza?
It's slice.
But
But what if it's cut square?
ooh, that's a good question. I mean, no, seriously, because whenever I hear piece of pizza, it doesn't compute in my brain. I go, a piece of pizza? No, it's a slice of pizza, right?
Right,
It's
right,
shaped like
right,
it's a slice, right?
right.
But a piece, because a piece of something, I feel like
Yeah, it's
something is
small.
small and is broken off, right?
Right, right,
Like, oh, this is a piece of the carburetor, right? Like it
right.
broke off. But to say a piece of pizza, it doesn't make sense to me.
No.
And I hear it all the time. It kind of drives me nuts.
Yeah, that doesn't make
Um,
sense.
it doesn't
All
make
right.
sense, but
All right,
but
let's
you just
move
said it
on.
though. You
Did
said,
I?
oh yeah, you did. That's what made me think of
What
it.
did
You
I
said,
say?
well, you said, nah, no, I don't. He goes, oh, you want a piece of pizza? Like, no, I don't want to take the whole thing. I'll just, She's
Oh,
like,
I
no, here you
said
can have
piece?
that.
Oh,
You
I
said
meant
piece,
slice. What an idiot.
but then you went back and said slice. You said piece,
Slice
and then
sounds
you're
way
like, oh
better. That's
yeah,
funny.
like he's got two slices. All right, you want a piece? No. She's like, no, here you can have. Here, I can have. So,
All right, well, since the all the immigration hate from Trumpo, I like to support the little community sometimes. So this Mexican lady sells tacos. These other guys in their store they sell tamales on the weekends, and then this lady popped up, and I was coming back in the morning, and she sells pupusas. And now this is the Rica Comida Salvador, and
Rica Comida Salvador. Oh,
I didn't
wow, she
want to
got
put
the
the
name.
number in case racist hates people want to blow them up, but
But they got
El
the name. They can probably
Salvador.
find them by the name.
So that pupusa's there, right there. Now this is what. Do you ever have a pupusa before? I've never had it till I moved down here, to be honest.
I saw somebody at work had pupusas the other day, and I'm not quite sure what they are. Is it like bread with stuff stuffed in it?
Exactly.
Okay.
Here's a close up of
It's
it
like
right here.
pita
Now,
bread.
so usually, yeah, it's kind of like a bread that, and they put like you can get whatever meat. It's a lot of you probably want a lot of it have cheese. I'd ask for no cheese, but you get meat and cheese, bean and cheese. I just got pork in mine because it's breakfast. I was thinking about egg, but so as you can see, I got my coffee here. I got my bag of sauce and my bag of slaw, and my cat there, Troy's smelling it. He's like, "Ooh, pupusas, huh?"
Oh, that's funny. The
Now,
plastic is killing me though. I mean, I guess you got to put it in plastic though. Everything's in
I know.
plastic.
Well, that's the thing. When it's just on the street,
Yeah.
it's a cheaper thing. Plastic forks, styrofoam plates. It's not good. That part is
Yeah,
true.
that plastic, that everything that you ate on is gonna be here way after we're long and gone.
Yeah, like even look at my fork with the big old spaces between. But
Oh
I'll
wow.
tell you, man. I poked a little hole in my bag of sauce. I poked a little hole in my slaw. You can see up here.
Yeah.
Um, it goes perfectly with the pupusa. It complements it perfectly. Like you need it. Like by the end, I was so here, I'll show you another pic. I was like just putting it all on there. I'm like, oh no, dude, you need the slaw, you need the salsa because it just they know what they're doing there because it complements it well. See, so then once you got the slaw and everything on it, it looks pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, it looks tasty enough.
That's a good bite. And then this is what you're paying for really like it was cheap too. It's like uh that was a funny thing too. Like I barely and what I love about comedy, it is kind of like a superpower where I can make
Yeah.
anybody laugh anywhere in the world.
Yes.
And the language barrier could still be there, but you could still break that. And this lady, she's selling him as this guy, and we're talking and whatever. But then there's an old lady there, and I think it's her mom, whatever.
Uh,
And she goes, $8. And then I go, ¿Cuántos dólares? She's
¿Cuántos what did you say?
got how many dollars? And
Oh, okay.
I go, ¿Cuántos dólares? And she started laughing, and I thought
Yeah.
I took Spanish in school. And she's like, sí, dólares. I'm like, bueno, hey? Just like
Ah.
messing
She's
around.
like,
And they were
and
just
when you left, she's
laughing.
like, this gringo just butchered our language.
No, but I knew I was doing it. And so it was all just funny. And this is also, but look, this is what you love is these little, that breading. See the little burns on the bread? Like that's such a good bite. That little char on the bread, dude.
The little burnt part of the
A little
bread
burnt, the little burnt on the
on
pupusa.
the pupusa.
That's what
All
you're
right.
paying for.
So
So
the
yeah, that's
pupusas.
it. That's my POORdain at home. The pupusas, I brought them home. I got my little eggplant sticks, and then we discovered the grossness of the wax apple.
Yeah, no fours. If you look at an apple, it's got a four in the front of the number. Pretty bad.
Crazy, right? And like you
Crazy.
never know. They never tell you what that shit is. It's all like kind of slip it under.
Dude, and then we live in a world where they're trying to deregulate everything. So now they don't even
Everything.
have to tell you, right?
Right.
They're like, yeah, go ahead and ingest plastic
It's all
and
profit.
wax, right? It's all profit. It's about them making their dollar line, their bottom line, making their money. And you know the funny thing about it is, I bet you go to any of their houses, they're not eating their shit. They'll sell us whatever, and then they won't eat it. But I want to say this real quick because you just brought it up. You said helping you like with everything that's going on with immigration and the immigrants and them rounding people up and putting people in cages, which is so fucked up, right? It's so, but they want to say these people are criminals because they're working, right? They're working in the fields, they're working in hotels, they're working in the restaurants, they're cutting your grass, they're taking care of your kids, right? They're cleaning your homes, they're working, right? They're talking about, well, we got to figure out how to help out the farmers because the farmers are suffering. And did you hear this dude? He's like, the farmers are suffering because the people in the city, they just they can't do this job. These other people,
Right.
they do it naturally. They built for it. The farmer said, "Yeah, if they don't do the thing, then they'll die." Like, oh my God,
He's such a racist moron,
he's
dude.
so fucking racist. But I want to
Yeah.
say this. So it's criminal for them to pick the fruits and the veggies, to cook the food, to clean the house, to take your kids for a walk and pick them up from school and take care of them at home, right? And it's criminal for them to clean up the hotel rooms and make up the beds and wipe down the mirrors. It's criminal for them to show up at construction sites and to build buildings and lay down concrete and put up sheetrock. It's criminal for them to do that, but it's not criminal for the people to hire them.
Right, right. And then there's an old Greg Giraldo joke where he talks about that. He's like, well, technically, why don't you go after people who hire more? And that'd be politically unpopular. Happy birthday to you. Remember that bit?
Yeah, no, it's he's right. So for this guy, it's such a slap in the face for this dude to stand up at a podium and say to us, "Well, we're gonna send them out of the country, and then we're gonna bring them back in with the proper paperwork so they can work for pennies on a dollar, so that we
Right,
can have so that the fields can be all the veggies and everything else can be picked by people, right, to do a thing, so they can keep affordable employment, right?
right.
Low cost employment for the farmers, but you want to treat these people like they're animals, then you got to go after the farmers too, right? And
Right.
look, personally, I understand the contributions that immigrants make to this country. They legitimately make this country work, right? Because
Did you hear that?
Yeah, but what was that?
How did you hear that?
I don't know. Like,
It's I'm setting up the Geraldo clip.
okay. So point being is that I personally understand the contributions that immigrants make to our society,
Right, right.
our country, and how it makes right for the better. So for all these people who are sitting up here like, yeah, get rid of the immigrants and get rid of 3 million people and all this kind of stuff, they're the ones that's feeling it now because grocery prices are going up, right? So all of a sudden, restaurants don't have places, don't have people, hotels don't have people, landscapers aren't showing up, construction sites are being shut down, fields are rotting, fruit is rotting on the vine. It's like they don't make the correlation between you get to buy a pound of apples for 1.99 a pound, if they got plastic on them, or 3.99 a pound if they're organic, because there's someone out there who's willing to do these jobs and get paid way below,
Hey, buddy.
way below uh, minimum wage in a lot of ways, right?
Right.
If to do these jobs, which makes our society work, these people
Um,
work.
I
It's
mean,
so it's so
even
fucked up,
I
dude.
posted the toy thing up on TikTok, and some people were like bitching about the Trump tariff thing. Like, why can't you just make his toys in America? And I was like, probably because it'd be 100 times more, you idiots.
Yeah, it's like they don't understand shit. And so
Yeah,
so
they only,
then
yeah, they don't, yeah,
so this is a part of their plan. This is why they're going after higher education,
yeah.
right? It's like dumb down society, and then they don't know how
Easier
to
to
ask
control.
questions. It's
Yeah,
easy, they're easier to control.
yeah.
So for the people out there who have feelings about this, you got to think about why. Why is it important for them to get rid of education? Why is it important for them to get rid of public, the media, right? Why is it important for them to get rid of public broadcasting? Why are they
Right.
trying to demonize different industries? Why are they trying to get rid of diversity and equity and inclusion? Like those aren't bad words. Why are they trying to why
That's
did they
another
take,
thing. They're getting rid of diversity for people coming into college, but there's no argument about legacy, which are people who have connections to people who make donations, people who
yeah.
are connections to rich alumni. So the rich don't get, it's all fucking bullshit, man.
And okay, so they want to say, well, this black kid got in and they weren't even qualified over me. Why? Just because they were black? No,
Right.
they were qualified, right? But they don't say anything about this legacy. The legacy completely not qualified, but they got in. So
Right.
the black kid who actually is qualified and got in, more qualified than you and got in, you're upset because they're black. But the legacy who's completely unqualified, right? Got in just because of their skin color. It's like,
Right.
yo,
Or the pocketbook.
or the pocketbook, right?
Cents an hour, but
It's
somehow I'm the bad guy for taking away American jobs. What fucking job am I taking away? Who? Who wants to wash a fucking dish for 50 cents an hour? Okay, yes, arguably all of us coming over like this collectively lowers the labor rates in the country. We could debate it on those merits, but no, you're taking my job, you're taking my job, you're taking my job. What kind of fucking ignorant bullshit is that? You have to ask yourself, are you willing to pay the increased cost of paying a prevailing wage for some fucking slob to stand back there washing dishes? If it's such a fucking problem, why don't you just penalize the employers who hire us? Oh, because that will be politically unpopular. How old are you now? Thank you very much. Good night.
Oh, I
all right.
loved him, man. He was the best.
You got to set it up because that were the immigrants at the restaurant singing happy birthday to a
Yeah, happy
family.
birthday to you.
Yeah. How old are that would be politically unpopular. How old are you now? Oh, it's Greg Giraldo. He was funny, man. I wasn't
Speaking
really
of
into him when he was around though.
stand-up comedy, check out your boy Sal Kalani headlining Rooster Teeth Feathers. Or now it's just Roosters Comedy Club down there in Sunnyvale.
What day is the
Number
12th?
12th. It's a Friday, baby.
Okay.
Friday night.
I'll be there. I work that day, but once I get off work, I'll change
I thought you
clothes.
had Fridays off.
Oh, we got to talk about that off air. My schedule's
Son of a
changing.
bitch. Bits ain't swearing. All right, wrap us up, Reg. I think we did good.
I think we did great. Um, oh, I want to say this last part because I just thought about it. For anybody out there who's listening and has stayed with us this far, and you may have some feelings or beliefs about all this kind of stuff and what's happening with the country, and maybe you think it's okay, and maybe you don't think it's okay, and whatever the
Man,
case
if
may
anyone
be.
thinks it's okay, they probably ain't listening.
Well, you know, there
Us.
may be the one. There may be the one. But you need to do this. Think about the fact that the people in charge, people at the top right now who are making these decisions that are directly impacting all of us on some level, they're trying to tell you, the general public, not to do something, right? But at the same time, they are doing the things that they're telling you not to do,
Yeah.
right? So they're telling you, you know, schools and universities and higher education is wrong and they need to change their curriculum and blah, blah, blah. And you don't need that to succeed in this country. You don't need to go to school. There's plenty of jobs available. But they're sending their kids to those institutions of higher learning, right? They also, while they're saying, yeah, you don't have to do this thing, we're going to make it based on merit. We're going to make sure that people are qualified for these positions. But they're telling you not to be qualified by not going to school. But they're sending their kids to school to be qualified and to have the merits to do the thing. So you have to think, what are they really trying to do? How are they trying to affect me and my livelihood? What they're trying to do is they're trying to create a lower class citizen in society to do all those minimal labor jobs that nobody else wants to do. And those will be the only jobs you can do because they told you not to go to school, not to get an education, not to learn. So think. Everything is happening for a reason. They ain't doing this shit just for fun. They doing it because they have an agenda. And you have to think about how you fit into their agenda. And I'm telling you now, I will not fit. Sal will not fit. They can go fuck themselves with their fucked up agendas.
All right, Reggie. Thank you very much. Thanks for listening, everybody.
Yeah,
And
thank you guys. If you enjoyed it, please like, share, and subscribe. That's the best thing you can do for us. And if you got a comment, please leave a comment. We'd love to hear what you think, good or bad. Sal's going to have fun with it either way. So with that being said, that's Sal Kalani. I'm Reggie Steele. And this is Spitballin.
Peace.
Peace.